Hello everyone and welcome back to the Shabby Dollhouse. My name is Laura. Thank you so much for joining me today. In today's video, I'd like to share with you a design team project that I have made for Crafting Me Shop. And I made a beautiful, sweet and shabby fabric book. And I really love how this turned out. I've been using these roses a lot lately and they just look so beautiful on here. So the digitals that I used in here are from French Cottage Shabby, and I will have her link down below in the description box, as well as Crafting Me Shop Facebook group if you are interested in these laces. So let's go ahead and get started. So I made a really soft, cushiony cover for this book. And I used her beautiful CMS lace on here. And I got one of her appliques back here that has the loop on it, and that's what I used for the cover to close it. So for the base, I have used some ivory satin, and I also covered it with her CMS lace. I think it looks so beautiful like that. So you can see it's all the way around, and there's 3 pockets here. This pink lace is from my own stash, but this one here and this one is from Esme, Crafting Me Shop, and this is just some little tuck spots where you can put some little tags or whatever. And I use this ruffle here from my own stash, and there's some cheesecloth behind here. And what I did was I gathered the end and the top and just hand stitched them to the cover because I didn't want them sticking out, so I just kind of, made it like a curve. And so we have this beautiful button here as the closure, and I'm going to go ahead and open it and show y'all how pretty it is inside. I forgot to mention that I have another one of her beautiful laces here on the side. So pretty. So inside I have this beautiful doily tag that I made, and it's printed on fabric. And I have one of her beautiful appliques on here. And what I did was I doubled the rows to make it look, just to make it pop out more. And I have some of her beautiful trim on there as well. The flowers and the doily, and there's another doily and some of her trim in the middle. So adorable. And here we just have a pocket. And here I love this pink lace with this CMS lace here. It looks amazing together. It's so pretty, y'all. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love. So here I just have a little booklet, and what I did was I got some cheesecloth and just wrapped it around it. I have this beautiful heart here. And I just have some appliques that I cut and put around it. So this is printed on fabric. And I just have her beautiful trim all the way around. So it's just a little simple booklet with some white paper. Super cute to write some little notes in. I just love this page. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry about the shadow. So this page here, I have a curtain page, and I scrunched that up and sewed it like that on purpose. This lace here. And this is one of the pieces of trim, and I just cut it and put it on the edge. And I got this beautiful blingy piece here in the center. And I have another beautiful tag here with a cute little heart. Super cute. I really loved making this. So pretty. And here in the middle, I just have a cute little booklet. And I just have this charm here that I got from Crafting Me Shop, and I added this heart on the bottom. And so this is the little booklet, and what I did was I got some cheesecloth and some tulle that had beads on it, and I sewed it to make a ruffle, and I hand sewed the buttons on. I love that. I want to make a lot more of those to use in projects. And I just have a beautiful rose here with a beautiful bead inside. Some beautiful appliques. And this trim here is from my own stash. And inside here, this lace is from my own stash as well. Inside here, I did some embroidery, and I used some of her flowers from her trim, and I just did some French knots. Super cute. Isn't that adorable? And right there, I just used a bow and used one of her flowers for her hair. And so that's the little booklet. I decided to add this trim last, and I had already sewed everything. So what I did was I had to hand stitch this part, this lace here. But isn't it just adorable? The girls are so precious. So that's the little booklet. And here I did some more embroidery on this page. And I just did some French knots. They're not perfect, but I still think it turned out super cute. And this is also printed on fabric. And I used one of her beautiful bows here. And there's a bunch of different appliques behind the image. And this lace here is from my own stash. But isn't that adorable? I just think it's so super sweet. So this page here, I have this adorable, beautiful tag that I have some appliques around, and this adorable little heart I got from Martha at Bird and Barn Designs, and I used one of my pretty little buttons there. Isn't she so sweet? And I used some pretty pink tulle with some white tulle for the top. So this is also printed on fabric. Isn't it so cute? I love it. And here we have another little booklet. I'm going to go ahead and show you these pages real quick. I just love the softness and the way the laces look together. It's so beautiful. This is so pretty. So, so pretty. So this little booklet is like a little lace sample book. And again, this is printed onto fabric, and I hand stitched the, what you call that, seam binding on there. And I used some of those cute little appliques. And on the inside, I have a doily that I hand stitched on, and I hand stitched the buttons. And here I just have some appliques that I sewed on, all from Crafting Me Shop, and this is one of her pretty laces. So super cute. I love this here, so beautiful. And this one here, gorgeous. So that's just a simple little fabric booklet. So I hope that y'all like my fabric book, y'all. It really was a labor of love. It did take me quite a while to do, but I hope that y'all like this. Please let me know what you think down below in the comments, and I'm going to have all of the information for where you can get the digitals and where you can find these beautiful laces down in the description box. So I hope that y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye, y'all.